Hello girls, it's Thursday and it's Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day. This is actually my kitty, Bo. She's purring right now. She went to the vet today and got 2 shots, and so did I, except not the vet at the doctor. They hurt. Anyway, I think she's gonna stay with me for some of this video because she's very warm and I'm very cold and tired, so I'm speaking really stupidly. Anyway, so for NaNoWriMo this year, I already mentioned that I'm very behind on word count. Still have a little over 2,000 like last time because the play is just taking up all my time, so I was kind of hoping just to reach a word count goal of 25,000 this month, because it just seems like I wouldn't have so much more time to catch up and write like 20,000 in like a weekend or something. And then there was the issue of would I write, this was an attempt of NaNoWriMo on my actual NaNoWriMo page, because the first year I did it I won, and I don't want this year to count as like an attempt for NaNoWriMo because technically I'm just trying for 25,000, and I don't want it to be like, oh, you're a loser, you went for 25,000, didn't actually win the 50,000. I'm like, I'm not a loser, I did it, and I would totally do it this year if I had time, but it also doesn't help that my parents are always like, oh, you have to study, blah 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 blah, don't do NaNoWriMo, it's stupid, blah 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 blah, and my kitty's still purring. It's so chaotic right before the play, and normally it's pretty chaotic, like there's last minute stage crew things to be worked out, but this year one of our cast members decided to not show up for rehearsal, and our director said that if you don't show up for rehearsal you're gonna have to be replaced. And we found out that she came back on Wednesday after we had to replace her that Tuesday, and we kind of had to give her the bad news, and I felt really bad because she's one of my friends and she's really nice and everything. So her having to be replaced like the last rehearsal before the actual show is just, oh my god. But the girl who's replacing her, my other friend Erin, is doing really well. She has 1.5 scenes of the 3 that she's in memorized, and we disguised her script as like a book, so hopefully people will just think that she's reading instead of like, oh, she's reading directly from a script. And other than that, haven't really been doing much else, and I feel really bad because I want to get the 50,000, but I don't know if you guys watch Glee or anything. Did that come up in discussion? Maybe. I don't know. I'm very forgetful. But Darren Criss from A Harry Potter Musical was in it, and I was so excited because I love A Harry Potter Musical, and I love Darren, and he was so good in Glee. So even if you don't watch Glee, just having Darren in it was so cool. I was starting to not like Glee this season, then all of a sudden Darren was there, and I was like, I could kind of like Glee again. So I don't know where you guys live, but I live in upstate New York, and just a couple days ago it started snowing, and I was like, snow in November? I really like fall, it's my favorite season, and I was like, don't cut my favorite season short, are you kidding me? But then it all melted and went away, but it's still kind of sad because it's symbolic of how the November is going to end really soon, and how I'm totally not going to reach the 50,000 word count, and how all the leaves are falling, and it's not making me happy because I love fall, and I don't really know where this ramble's going, so I'm kind of just going to shut up now. This is a very weird video, I'm sorry. Okay, bye!